Whew, if one more person yell while I'm trying to do this shit. Testing, testing, take 33.
Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to season 4, episode 3. It is your girl, Cinquanta Cox-Smith, and I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm super excited about 2021, and I actually spent my last Sunday of the year with my girl Jasmine and her Mom to Mogul crew. We were doing vision board work and strategic planning for the new year, and it was just such a great pleasure to be a part of that. Also, my family had our very first couple of major holidays in Texas. And of course, it was just the 4 of us, but it was awesome just to be home, relaxing, chilling. I think everybody got what they wanted for Christmas, which is always great, okay? And no one was upset. Everyone was ecstatic and happy. We did spend a lot of time on FaceTime, on Zoom, and just calling family and talking to them and just spreading the holiday cheer. So today I'm super excited. We have my down the street and around the corner neighbor, Gabrielle Morton, for her 1-year update. So I'm excited to hear what has changed in her business, especially throughout a pandemic. But you know what time it is. It's time for our rapid fire questions of the day. All right, so I have 2 rapid fire questions, and I think I'm going to keep this doing 2 rapid fire questions for this season. I don't know if I like it, if you guys like it, if you want me to ask more, just let me know. But the first one was or is, what was your favorite Christmas gift? So I have a lot. So my son bought me lashes. My daughter got me a leopard blanket. Such a warm and cozy blanket. I love leopard print. So hint, hint. If anybody is ever looking for anything to purchase me, leopard print or purple, you can never go wrong with these things. And then my husband got me a new desk that I'm currently using while I record this podcast. And then I got some podcast friendly things. Shout out to Barry. She got me a new pop filter and headphones that I'm using both right now. Barry is basically the creator and owner of Podcast in Color. She does so much for the podcast community, and she just kind of posted up on her Instagram and was like, hey, if you got a podcast and you got podcast related products on your Amazon wish list, send that through. I'm buying. So shout outs to Barry. If you're not following her, it's Podcast in Color on Instagram. I think she's on everything like that as well. Twitter, she gives a lot of information about like podcast news, new podcasts that are coming out, tips, tricks, and she does like just different events to help podcasters stay in the know, secure the bag, and learn more about the industry. So my second question is, I love every year I create a new word for the new year. So this year was kind of different because I kind of started saying these 3 words last year, and someone decided to snatch up my domain name. And it's okay. I'm sure it was someone who I said paid in peace to. So shout outs to you for, again, people love to cyber squad. I'm not going to buy that domain. It's okay. Because it's already on a shirt. It's already on some sweatpants. Listen. I'm paid in peace, okay? So y'all can go ahead and steal. I got plenty more ideas where that came from. So my 2021 phrase, because I'm not sticking to a word this year, is paid in peace. So I'm probably going to put both of these questions on Instagram. I want you guys to let me know what was your favorite Christmas gift and your 2020 word of the year so we can chop it up in the comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Gabrielle Morton's 1-year update from our episode, Rooted in Healing.
Test, test, 1, 2. A freaky, test, test, 1, 2. A freaky. Let me stop playing. What's up, Q? It's Gabby of King Street Apothecary here. Girl, When you asked me to provide you an update for this past year since our last episode, I sat down a couple of times and was like, girl, has it really been a year? Like a whole last year? 365 days? And it has. And I just, you know what it did? It gave me an opportunity to see what I've done, right? Like at the end of the year, we all, get our financial statements together and, make sure our books are straight. But honestly, it really gave me the time and the space to sit down and be proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for even being able to share with you that I'm proud of myself. So thank you for this opportunity. 2020 was, and I'm not going to reduce it to, what everybody experienced collectively. But for me and my business, it was one of the best years that I've had in sales and the best year that I did with my inventory. And I remember talking about that with you and sharing with you about how I wanted to be better with my inventory because I do create small batch herbal products. And so I figured out a way to keep my inventory in stock, but also keep fresh herbal oils as I was creating them. And just, it really pushed me to do better. Last year pushed me to do better. And we also talked about what we wanted to manifest for our business. And I am proud to say, so first of all, you know how when you write things down, several years ago, you put it in a book, you put it on your vision board, and you may not watch it or see it come to fruition right away. And so I wrote down that I wanted my products to be in stores. This was like 2016. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a product. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But I am proud to share with you that my products are in a herbal apothecary store in Southern California. And that happened last year in 2020. And I don't give myself enough credit. I really don't, sis. Like this really enabled me to give myself the credit that I deserve. And so I'm really excited about that. And I'm looking forward to it being carried in more stores. I'm looking forward to getting back to the basics of my products. That's something that I have coming up in 2021 is, removing some products that, maybe didn't sell well or didn't do so well. I'm adding more herbal oils. I'm adding an oil for bae. So men come through. I got an oil for bae. And so I'm really looking forward to what is in store for me. I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned last year was, so I do remember sharing with you that my grandmothers were all into nature in their hands and soil and herbs and roots. And the last living grandmother that I had, she taught me everything I knew about gardening and plants. So may she rest in power, Grandma Irma. But she transitioned a couple of months ago. And so that was a really challenging time for me personally, emotionally, spiritually, and business-wise, because I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't trying to fulfill no orders. I didn't want to get on social media. I was just trying to give myself the space to grieve, along with grieving everything else that, was changing for us as a whole entire people last year. And one lesson that I got out of that was, our businesses ebb and flow. They have seasons and cycles just like we do, right? Like you and I have talked about creative seasons, and certain parts of the year we are creative and we birth new ideas and new visions, and transformation are for other seasons. And then there are some seasons that are for rest, and there are some seasons and cycles that require you to just kind of chill and be low key and just be still and listen and be in the moment. And I gave myself permission to do that last year, right? And I'm very, very grateful for that time. Not in the way that I got it, but I am grateful that I allowed myself to take that time. Because we all go through cycles. We all go through these periods where we just kind of need to disconnect and remove ourselves from all of the noise and the chaos. And I didn't feel challenged in showing up on social media because I was still getting sales. I didn't feel pressured to keep all the apps on my phone because I removed all the apps off my phone. I was like, nope, I'm going to throw them on the iPad. I can still, connect to my business if I need, but I just want to remove them off my phone. And really just not feeling pressured to show up in the way that other people wanted me to show up or thought I should show up in my business, giving myself permission to show the fuck up the way I wanted to in my business. And that's another lesson that I got from last year. And so even sitting here just verbalizing these things and sharing these things with you, I'm just in awe of how I've grown as a woman, as a business owner, because who I was when I wrote the vision down 5 years ago, and then who I was when I initiated the business and who I am now are completely different women, right? And so it's amazing to watch my business grow and align with me and align with who I am at that time, you know, giving myself permission to change. And so this shit is everything. It's amazing. And I'm full. My spirit is full. My heart is warmed. And again, thank you for everything that you do, for the gems you drop, for the space you hold, for the Black woman entrepreneur. I am really grateful for you, for our connection, for our friendship. And I wish you exceedingly abundant in all of your opportunities and favor in everything that you do. And bitch, until next time, this is Gabby of King Street Apothecary. I'll talk to you later.
This segment is called Q Money Bags Thought of the Week.
The Q Money Bags Thought of the Week is something that I think people mean well about, but also at the same time, I think when they say it, they mean, I don't know, they mean well, or it's like shaded, because I get a lot of people to say, well, she's sitting right here giving you guys this information for free. Like, people like to harp on the fact that I share things for free. And in their eyes, I'm not getting paid what I deserve. But honestly, I am. When you guys send me emails or messages about what you've been able to create with the information I share, that is my reward. It is far better than any monetary prize, gift, anything, because I make my money elsewhere. And I also realize why it pains me to keep things to myself. Like things that I learned, it's like it's a burning itching, not, well, that just didn't sound right, but it's like this feeling inside of me, like I have to get it out, I have to share, I have to tell people. So it's like when I learn new things, I can't keep it to myself, I have to tell someone. And I was put here to share, and that's why it gives me so much joy when I do it. The money, plus my time will come. It will. Trust me. I'm not naive. I get to my bag when I need to get my bag. But my mission is to tell everybody. So you can drop me anywhere on God's green earth. I'll triple my worth. And that is how I feel. Okay. So don't worry about me giving information for free. Just use it. That's all I want you to do. The gems that I drop, the truth bombs that I drop, the truth about the industry, the pros, the cons, the real deal, holy feel, my failures, everything that I share is always a lesson in it. And it's always things that you can take away and use it in your business to be better than I was when I first started. So my goal is to just share with you guys through my experience, what I have done, or what has helped me to overcome and to become better. And then when you get to that point where you're ready, it'll be much easier for you. Okay. So that has always been my goal, also to inspire everyone to live their dreams. So what I'm doing for free, don't worry about me, y'all. I am okay. I do leave the floor open for tips, for people to send me stuff, but it's not mandatory, okay? If you're purchasing my courses or you're watching my YouTube video, hell, if you're listening to this podcast, all of those things are my rewards. Those are the things that I'm reaping. Those are the things that I enjoy. The more people who listen to my podcast, the more good things that will happen for me, okay? So, yes, I share so much information for free. It does not bother me. I do not feel I need to get paid for everything. And that is not me diminishing my worth. I know my worth, and I get my worth on the back end, okay? All of these print-on-demand businesses that I am doing without a face, they are definitely putting food on the table and helping me to continue to share the way I want to. So my biggest reward is you being able to use this information and come back and let me know that, yes, that helped, that worked, and I was able to make X amount of money from what you shared. So thank you. So that is my Q Money Bags thought of the week. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and I can't wait to talk to you guys in the next episode.
Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.